G'day Bush Camper Tools. Okay, we're going to test out this light from, let's just switch it on. There we are there, that's the light from Wisdom. Alright, I'll just turn it off so we're not in the cameraman's face there. And in this huge cave behind us. Alright, let's move on. So, we're in one of my favourite caves now. I've come in to test this light. I'm just going to turn it off and bring it closer to the camera so you can see that there. Right, okay, so this is a light from Wisdom, and Wisdom specialise in making miners lights, right? Miners cap lamps, corded cap lamps. But this one here, this is in the range of one of their lights, what they've got for outdoor adventure, and also with caving. And I'll show you a bit later on. This has also got a proper stainless steel cap lamp mount on the back of it. I've just mounted it roughly on my caving helmet at the moment because I didn't have a mount for it. On this light, we've got 50 meters, waterproof to 50 meters, full polycarbonate body, and as I said earlier on, 2 Panasonic batteries. So it's a full polycarbonate body construction. There's the light. I'm not sure whether you can see that there. We're on low beam. I'm going to turn this up now to, that's medium beam over there. Okay, that's medium, and we're going to go to high. That's high beam there. So it's a really good light for caving. There's the sump there. Lots and lots of water pouring out of here. You can hear that. I'll just be quiet for a minute. And then the third click is off. So you've got 3 power settings: low, medium, and high, and off. And I can lock it in any one of those. I'm just going to turn it back on again. Low. All right, let's move on. It's got anti-corrosion stainless steel componentry in there. What else? There's an internal heat sink. The other great thing is this model, the Lamp 4, is you can charge it with a magnetic USB coupler. And on top of all of that, the really cool thing I like about it is you can use this as a power bank. Is that I can use it as a power bank. So it's got, these are optional extras. What's not an optional extra is the USB magnetic cable, which goes out to charge from a USB device. I'll just quickly show you that. That is here. Okay, so you've got a USB cable, and there's the magnetic, there's the USB cable, there's the magnetic plate plug, which goes onto here, like that. Hold on. Like that there, all right. And what's an optional extra is having a wall charger. Okay, so I've got a wall charger there. But another optional extra on there, which you can get with this light, is you can get some fittings, other USB fittings. Here's an extender, and this one here to charge a USB device. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. Okay, so I've got this camera, it happens to be an Olympus, and I want to charge it up in the field. You know, this is an all-weather action camera, and these are things that, you know, they can run down the batteries quick on them. So let's just plug this in, and we'll charge it up. Okay, so I've just plugged that USB into the camera, and I'm just going to put that down here in a minute, and I'll show you this. So I'm going to put this on the charging plate there, and it says if I double press on here, we should see this come up on here, and there it is there. We're charging the camera now. I'm going to move this down. Actually, we're not charging the camera just yet. We're going to go to charge, and there's the camera charging up using the Wisdom Lamp 4 as a portable charging device, and that's really cool. I really like that feature. The fittings are optional extras for connecting it to a smartphone, an Android phone, Mac iOS phone too, my Apple iPhone. So it's pretty versatile, drop proof of course, but what interests me in the cave is the long burn time and its waterproofness, and we're going to be looking at that later on. I'm going to throw it into this sump. I'll just show you in a minute. There's the sump down there, hopefully you can see that in there. Just point the camera over in that direction, cameraman, camera still. Yeah, and we're going to test it out from there. Alright, let's move on. So we're just going to go down here and check the water level. Well, the water level's up quite up now. Okay, just showing you, this is the high power of the Wisdom Lamp 4. Looks pretty good to me. Let's get through here, then you'll pass me the camera. Wait on. Pass it to me.
Got it?
Got it, okay.
Good job.
I got it, okay. Right, okay, we've got some water pockets coming up here. Might be something worthwhile filming in here. Yeah. This is looking pretty good. All right, let me just have a careful look. Let's see what's in here. Might be easy to film in here. Look for some. Let's have a look at that. Hold on. I'm just gonna go to a higher power there. You can see that. And maybe even in there. Wow, fantastic. We were down there before. This is all underwater now. Okay, what we're going to do, let's see if we can, on medium power here now. Be very careful, you don't want to fall down into there. Are you right, mate? Hey, speak to me, be extremely careful here.
Sit down. Sit down.
Don't sit down, just be extremely careful, that's all I'm worried about. Yeah? Alright, that is the rumbling of a waterfall somewhere, so we're going to try and get over the other side here. Hold on a minute. Don't want to go in the drink here, it's really wet. Look up. Go backwards. Bottles and rubbish washed in here everywhere. Okay. Well, we could go further down. I can't get across the other side without going for a swim here. Probably. The water level's up pretty high. Looks pretty cool though. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the Wisdom cap lamp. It's doing everything it's supposed to be doing. Now we better get to work here. Okay, let's see if we can extricate ourselves out of here. Turn the light down low, I don't need it on high anymore. Okay, so, yeah, being down into there with the light, with the lamp 4, I'm pretty pleased how it's functioning so far. The switch is very tactile. I'm just going to turn this off for a second. Okay, so it's a tactile feel on it, so it's easy to find the switch straight away in the dark. There's no problems with the design of the light. One click, there we are. We're on there. I'll just turn it up a bit to get the light on for the camera. And yeah, very easy to see here with this thing. All right, let's move out of here and we'll talk about the light when we get out. All right, with a summary. have here. Okay, so this is the low light from the wisdom light in the cave. Just going to stand still here just to maneuver that. It's got a really good spot. I mean, low, we've got greater than 60 hours, about 60 hours, yeah, on low beam from a full charge, and that's pretty good. This is more than good enough for caving. We've got low, medium, and high, and we're going to look at those settings, and I'll talk more about it a bit later on. But right now, let's move on. Yep. So I want to talk another thing about this one which I really like is you've got a mode lock on there. So when you're in a particular lighting mode, either low, medium or high, if you double click in that mode, you'll turn it on. For example, if I just press this button now, I've turned this off. I don't have to cycle through all the modes, which is really good. I press it and it comes back on to whatever mode I locked it at, and that's a really cool idea. So I can lock it at medium, low or high on there. That's a great idea on that. Another thing too is it's got a lanyard hole on here, and that's a good idea when you're caving because this is not a corded lamp. Corded lamps would normally run through some clips on the helmet to the back of the helmet, so if the cap lamp actually came off with a cord on it, you're not going to lose it, and of course it would be attached to your waist. This is not attached to your waist. Any of these lamps which are on elasticized straps, by the way, this is not the strap that came with the light, we'll look at that a bit later on. So in this case I can attach this to my helmet. So at the moment I've just got it attached like this, but when I put the bracket on there, I will have this attached into here on this pencil helmet. There's the holes, the ventilation holes in the helmet. So if I was to bump it and it to come off, I'm not going to lose it. Right, so it's got a good reflector in there too. You can see this is a really big reflector. It's about 5 centimeters wide. It's on 2 inches wide essentially, this reflector. Produces a good spot. The other thing about it is, if you're worried about the weight, it's only 125 grams on the front of the helmet. So I've got lots of things. You can see I've got some just quick backup lights. I've got a camera on here. I've got this. There's lots of stuff on there. It's not too heavy whatsoever on there. Okay, the other thing about this light, the lamp 4 is, it doesn't have any fancy modes on it. But anyway, yeah, it's got 3 levels, as I said, low, medium, and high. But there's no fancy strobe, okay? It's just a SOS setting, and that's it. Because that's all you want at the end of the day. You know, simplicity is best. Okay, let's move on. So now I'm going to test the waterproofness of this light. Could just throw the whole helmet in, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to turn off the light now and take it, off here. I'm going to clip this into here, and then I'm going to lower it over here and the water turned on. So I'm going to put my helmet back on firstly. So I just put my auxiliary light on now at the moment. And put on the second light. There we go, I hope you can see that going in there, somewhat. So we'll try and put it That's it. Yeah, we're going to put it down quite deep a bit. See how deep it can go. Obviously, we're getting a lot of that. Slow it down over there. Might need to stand up for me. Can you see that still? Yes. So that's all along easily there. Okay, they say you can use this light for scuba diving because it's waterproof to 50 meters. Okay, so we're going to try and this down a bit deeper than this here. I need to change positions here as we go down in there. That's certainly working quite well here. I'm going to drop it down into here. I've had cameras down in here before. That's a good beam, and hopefully you can see that. That's a really good beam. Hold on, I'm going to put it down here. Okay, that is the light at about 3 meters. It's been underwater now for quite a while. I'm going to try and lower it a bit further again. There it is, going deeper and deeper. I'd say that's definitely waterproof for sure. Stop it there. Well, I'd say the Wisdom light is definitely waterproof. I'm going to bring it up and check it out. Okay, so that was it there. You know, we dropped that down to over 3 meters. It's supposed to be waterproof definitely to 50 meters. There seems to be no ingression of water in there. I'll check anyway. We'll take it outside to have a good look in the light. But as it is, it certainly seems, you know, watertight there. Most flashlights, including tactical type flashlights, only boast about 2 meters, and that's for half an hour. They're saying they can go scuba diving. You can go scuba diving with this, and there's a head mount that you can use it for scuba diving. You know, you could use it for diving. This is what I was talking about before, the stainless steel proper miner's cap lamp on there, and this is the USB magnetic charger on there. We'll have a look at how this thing charges up, and you can charge mobile devices with it a bit later on. But I'd say that's proved a pretty good caving light to me here. You know, it's really important to have a light which is waterproof. Okay, so the other thing about this is, you know, it doesn't have the flare of a tactical type light, but this is a really cool type light because in essence, in reality, this is a true tactical light. It's waterproof. It can be used as a caving light. It can be used around the campsite. Obviously, if it's dive-proof, it's rain-proof, that's for sure. You could drop it in a river. You can tether it. You see here, I've got it on a tether. You can't lose this thing if you've tethered it, you know, and you can take it into a cave. You know, there's no problems with it. That's what I like, a really dependable light. And the crazy cool thing about it is you've got this thing, it can function as a power bank there. So yeah, I'm going to say the Wisdom Lamp 4 really meets some stringent requirements of bush camping tools, that's for sure, for a great rugged outdoor light. Alright, bush camping tools here. Thanks for watching.